Hello, Rebel Chibis! Guess what? There was a poll. Not just any ordinary poll. This one will help decide which characters get legendary weapons next. Exciting, I know! Here's what's gonna happen. In 2 videos, we're going to send the polled heroes through everyone's favorite testing ground, Mr. Torquemada's presentation. See how well they perform and comment on it, and what their weapons would need to improve. At the end, I rank them on who needs it the most, then contrast it with the actual poll results. Good agility, so traps shouldn't be an issue. She has a powerful potion, but we'll try to save it for the final room, if we get there. Damage is not great, even with crits, and dodging is always a gamble, even with the buff. Don't really need more dexterity. A bit more agility, but not... Oh. Well, looking at her kit, I see two options. An increase on her potion charges, or a basic mending for dodge healing. She already has legendary boots, but those only increase her sneak and parkour charges, so nothing special. Time to eat a trap! Well, the damage is... getting some work done with the toothpick. Adding a pistol, because not sure if we'll make it to the final room as it is. We can save our initiative buffs for a bit. A nice crit! Shame these guys don't grow up. We could use the area of effect attack. Alright, time for the cannon. Damn it! I forgot the attack boost, which comes from the sword, by the way. Nice dodges and fails. And he's gone. Blackbird's kit is pretty focused on initiative, but having a taunt plus in AoE is nice. The problem is the attack stat, which in turn cripples the cannon and the pistol. If it was damage, meaning it takes into account the weapon stat, it would be pretty decent. He is one of the two legendaries who, at the time of recording this, doesn't have a legendary item. The obvious choice would be an extra charge to the initiative buff or the cannon, but the historian in me can help but to wish for 4 extra pistol charges. Now, that sounds crazy, but the historical Edward Touch went into combat with 6 loaded guns, so it would be both a substantial increase in utility and a nice nod. Yeah, this was isn't fair. Critic Impulsion is going to be the end of Darío. Because otherwise, it's really simple. Kick, punch, it's all in the mind. Get a crit after the Daeva kick, and you're set for most enemies. So, him having only a Shifus isn't that much of an issue. Also, execute, which I wanted to save for the boss, but we probably won't make it anyway. I mean, even with those sweet assassinations, we're gonna still take damage. To really get him over the top, say this is the key, heal when critting. Sadly, however, he probably would just get an extra assassination charge. Which is a shame, because if they move the assassination, sneak, parkour, heals, disarm, etc. to the class accessories, which practically everyone has, it would free space in the weapons and armors to put something more tailored to the character when doing legendary gear. Dario is a relevant example after all, given that his legendary armor reduces the timer for the Eva kick, so the base is there. Finally, feels good to not worry about traps. Still, this whole run is a gamble. Lope is amazing when dodging and critting, but if he doesn't, well, let's see how far we can get. Believe it or not, his class build gives him 10% extra dodge when he's the only one alive, but no rank 5, no healing. Makes me wish we could use tablets and rare mats to improve the weapon's basics. It would help everyone and stave off the overhoarding for a while. Not much to do now other than waiting for the end. As I implied, fail to crit and dodge enough times and you'll be done. Okay, so a bit of context. Spain map missions are the only ones who allow you to do a hard solo without strings attached. In Rift events, campaigns, and bounties, you are required to take more than one character. Even if you want to try it that way, you got to make sure you don't bring any buffers, either active or passive. Meaning that as good as Lope can be when things work, someone else can tag in if things get too hot. Now, to break Lope, give him evasive mending, or reduce the cooldown on hit and run. By the way, his legendary armor is not that good. Stat boosts from light armor are a mixed bag, and he only gets an extra lockpick and sneak. Move the sneak to the boots and put one of the previously mentioned skills and he'll be golden.